Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing of the latest budget offering from Motorola in India, the Moto E6s. So Moto E6x is basically the rebranded Moto E6 Plus, launched at IFA 2019. So now Motorola has launched this device in India, and this is basically an entry-level smartphone below the 10K price segment. And Motorola is getting into this campaign that up no compromise. That means nothing is compromised on this device. That's a campaign for the Moto E6s. So we'll see how good the device is. We'll unbox this. We'll show you some camera samples, and we'll talk about the highlights of the device. So this is the box packing. As usual, you can see the Moto E6s mentioned here, and the back of the box you can see the design. So it will come in two colors as of now, and another color will come later on. So these are the three colors. So you can see that this device comes with 64GB storage and 4GB RAM, and we have the polished graphite variant. That's the color we are going to unbox, and we'll talk about the highlights of the device after unboxing. So some features are mentioned here: 13 plus 2 megapixel dual rear cameras, 8 megapixel selfie camera, and we have 6.1 inches HD plus Max Fusion display. Then fingerprint sensor is included. There is also face unlock included. So those are the highlights of the Moto E6s. So as of now we don't know the pricing, so expect around 8 or 9K price segment. So that should be competitive pricing. Even though the box package mentions 999, we expect it to be slightly lower. So that's the device. So let's unbox this. So opening up the box, you can see the Moto E6s on the top. Now again, the highlights are mentioned here: 2 GHz octa-core processor. This is the Helio P22 octa-core processor. We have seen this even on the Infinix Hot 8, which was released recently. Then we have 3000 mAh capacity battery, and all the highlights are mentioned. So it also comes with its case included. So let's just take the device out of the case. And this is the graphite color. You can see this is really glossy color and shines pretty much in light. So that's the device. Now you can see the dual rear cameras. It's 13 and 2 megapixel camera combination. On the fingerprint sensor we have this Moto logo as well. And the interesting thing about this device is that you can remove the back panel, and this has removable batteries as well. So let's just open the back case. It's slightly difficult to open the back case. In fact, we have a groove here. Let's try this. So it has a micro USB charging slot and the speaker unit at the bottom section. Power and volume keys on the right side. The left side does not have any openings, and we have the 3.5mm audio jack as well. Now let's open the back case. You can see that there is a micro SD card expansion slot. In fact, this is nano SIM card, and we have the micro SD card expansion slot here. And this is the micro SIM and micro SD card. So this device has a micro SIM and a nano SIM and a micro SD card expansion slot, and we have the battery slot here. 464 is mentioned again. Now let's see what else comes inside the box. So we have the readme and safety and regulation guide. So these are the things which comes inside. So let's see if the SAR values mentioned here. So a lot of people have been asking us whether SAR values are mentioned. So let's see the SAR values. So there you go. You can see the SAR values. Head SAR is 0.284 and body SAR is 1.250. So that's a SAR value. And then we get an adapter. So this adapter which you can use to convert the nano SIM card to micro SIM card. So this has one slot as a micro SIM card. So in case you are using a nano SIM card, you can use this adapter. Then you have the battery. So 3000 mAh capacity battery. Let's put the battery into the device. So in the meantime, let's see what else comes inside. So you can see that this has a micro USB charging and data syncing cable. And you can also see the adapter. This is a 10 volt adapter, 5 volt 2 ampere adapter. So in fact it is 5.2 volt 2 ampere. That's the 10 watt adapter which is included. So that's all inside the box. Now let's boot the device and have a look at the interface. So that's the device. You can see the 6.1 inches HD plus notch display. So this is the notch. It has an 8 megapixel camera. We have a 13 and 2 megapixel camera. It's a dual camera setup. So this is the stock Android experience. So in fact we have just checked with the company. This is not under the Android One platform, but it has stock Android. So there is no bloatwares installed on this device. So this is Android 9.0 as usual, the latest version currently. Even though Google, there is no mention about Google 10 as of now. And you can see that this does not also come with the Moto apps, the Moto apps which we see generally on Moto phones, that is also excluded on this device. And Moto wants to keep the experience really good. That's why they're not included any sort of apps, and this has this stock Android. Now looking at the display, you can see that the display quality is quite surprising. In fact, the colors are really vibrant, and even the viewing angles looks pretty good. The touch response also is quite smooth for a budget smartphone. So the display quality is definitely good. Motorola has not cut down on the quality of the display. Now let's have a look at the cameras. So that's one of the important aspects people look at. So let's just open the camera app. So this is the camera app. You can see this quite a different UI actually. We have some useful tools like blurred option. So blur can go from f16 to f.95. That's a portrait mode. Then there is also beauty mode. You can adjust the beauty values. Then the regular mode, panorama, and this is the video recording. And video recording, let's see what is the maximum supported video quality. So there you go, you can see that 1080p resolution is supported, and the selfie camera is an 8 megapixel shooter. So this should be able to give you good images in this price segment. So here are some samples you're taken with the Moto E6X. So we'll be doing the detailed camera review later. So at that time we'll talk about camera in depth. Now the device also comes with a 3000 mAh capacity battery. That should be good enough for a day of usage. In fact, Moto claims that this should be able to provide 1 day of usage, and the 10-watt charger is included with the box package. So this is the Moto E6S, and this is powered by the Helio P22 octa-core processor and coupled with 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, 3000 mAh capacity battery, and dual cameras. It has 13 and 2 megapixel along with an 8 megapixel selfie camera. So that was the hands-on video, and we are hoping the pricing to be around the 8 or 9K price segment, and this will be available exclusively on Flipkart as of now, and this will come to offline stores later. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great